learn how to do all that?
Just being around doing stuff.
Hello, everybody.
YouTube videos and experience out in the real world and stuff like that.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the journey. Me, Kirsty, and him.
Simon?
Series 6, episode 7.
7, yeah. Mm-hmm. Nice one.
Cosy afternoon, cosy Sunday.
It's raining, it's pouring.
It's out here for people on YouTube. You can see our fire. Cosy fire day.
Cosy fire.
I was watching a film. Guests are out.
Yes.
Mad loons doing the Caminito del Rey. We've got loads of rain here this week, which is no surprise to anyone. But it's good, isn't it? Reservoirs are all filled up.
Well, they're filling up.
Overfloweth now.
Some
no
of them
flooding
are.
or anything. It's just a lot of rain. It's not going to last forever. It is what it is. Fire on. It's cosy in here.
Nice.
Makes me sleepy though.
Does it?
Watching a good film. To go straight in with a recommendation.
An early doors Kirsty recommends.
Recommend or not recommend? Do you know, I listened to last week's, as I do.
Yeah.
And you went, Kirsty does or doesn't recommend or something you said.
Right.
And I knew he was talking about the Higueron and what I was going to go with it, but you didn't actually know till the end. It was quite a bit of jeopardy in that.
Oh, really?
I thought, that's clever. We didn't know what he was doing there.
Kirsty does or does not recommend.
We didn't realise what he was doing because she didn't know where I was going until I said it was wank. I let myself down.
Did you?
If I never said, well, only in that game, had I was playing it.
Why did you let yourself down? Because you said it was wank?
Yeah, for the game. If I never said it was that, then
Oh.
you still wouldn't have known whether I was recommending it or not.
Ah.
Just a observation.
There's a lovely pause there for everyone to just accept what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Just a nice empty, dead air
contemplate
kind
it.
of thing. Yeah. Yes, a contemplation pause. I like
Contemplation pause.
Oh, you can't beat a nice
Nothing
contemplation.
better than one of them.
Anyway, Kirsty.
At any point, whatever you're doing, really.
Is it a recommendation or a non-recommendation today? What is it? Or do you want the Jeopardy again?
No, you can't overthink it.
Can you not?
No. We was just watching it, wasn't we? But I'm a bit worried now because I can't remember the title properly. David, the Boy Who Lived.
David Holmes, The Boy Who Lived.
Really good.
Well, we're only halfway through it, to be fair.
Yeah,
so...
but there you go. That's a really good recommendation then.
Well,
if we're only halfway through it and we think it's good.
It is, or the second half of it might be shite.
Yeah, but there's no plot twist, is there? We knows what happens.
No, we're not going to say.
Oh, come on. It's in the title. It's in the blurb. Won a BAFTA. It's good.
Well, he lived.
Yeah, it's a stuntman who, it's right from the outset. Stuntman for Harry Potter.
Harry Potter's stunt double.
Paralysed from the neck down.
No.
Oh, here we go. Do you know what?
He's moving his arms.
He's
not paralysed from the neck down.
No, right, broke his neck. Not both his arms, is he?
I don't know. You're not paying enough attention.
I know that you always correct me, and whatever I say, if something's black, you'll say it's white. I know you do this. You even annoyed me in it, and I know you do it listening to the pod last week.
But that's the point.
Don't do it on purpose, love, because...
No. I don't do it on purpose. But when you recommend something... David Holmes, The Boy Who Lived, right? And you say he's paralysed from the neck down. That's not correct.
Yeah, but I when I was saying it, I thought he was. But he does move his arm.
Deliberately, not like...
He's a stuntman for Harry Potter anyway. And they're great mates and stuff. It's really good. Going to get back in there. Going to get a glass of wine Sunday afternoon. Why is it all right to drink of an afternoon on a Sunday? You don't get any guilt. Do you know what I mean?
It makes no difference to us.
No, but it does. We say this. We don't have Monday morning feeling as one of the things we're grateful for here. Running this guest house. Got guests in and out. Guests are here. This is our life. But a Sunday...
So what is it about a Sunday?
What is it about a Sunday that a roast dinner only tastes good on a Sunday? Not that we've got one today.
Well, that's not... Well,
it does.
I
A roast only tastes good on a Sunday. Don't taste the
That was
same.
another contemplation pause there. I like that.
Did you contemplate?
I did.
Good.
I contemplated what the hell I was going to say and
What?
then went, yeah, but I don't agree with that.
Really?
Yeah, I love a roast dinner any day of the week.
No, that wasn't what I said. You twisted it.
I don't know about today, but there is something to... I mean, we're not having a roast today. We're having spaghetti bolognese.
We should be. I ain't got enough potatoes though.
No. However,
or a chicken.
Looking out the window, it's a bit drizzly at the moment. There's a bit of mist around here in the mountains. We got the log fire on. I mean, if there was any equivalent to a British Sunday and having a roast dinner, today would be it.
Yeah, but we are
In the
them
winter.
20-year-in expats that will have a roast in... It's only August.
90-degree heat, yeah.
We still have a roast in July on a Sunday.
Yeah. So what
So
is
you
it
can
about
you
a
can
Sunday?
drink in the afternoon on a Sunday if you want, but about now it'd be okay. I would never on a Monday 4 o'clock get a drink. Wouldn't do it.
But does that not? But does that
6
not?
o'clock.
But does that not come from your dad? I think this is all kind of learnt behaviour, because what did your dad do on a Sunday before a roast dinner?
Oh, Sunday lunchtime down the pub.
There you go.
Yeah, but I'd never do that.
No, but the point is he'd go for it. He was
No, but
very moralistic Scottish working man. Not that his nationality's got anything to do with it. I just wanted to put that in. And he would come home from work, and
I'd love how you're just going to make this up now.
I'm not. He'd come home from work every day, and you'd tell me that it was slippers, and he'd have a whiskey or something like that after work.
Yeah.
Sit and relax, right? What time did he get home from work normally on a normal
I can't
day?
remember. It's when I was little.
Right. But he would get back, so in the weekday evening, he'd have a drink when he came home from work.
Yeah.
At the weekend, Saturday, he'd go watch the football, would he? He was an avid
Remember
Rangers
Saturdays,
fan.
really? I can't.
But a Sunday, he'd go for a drink down the pub, then come back.
Sunday lunchtime,
for
playing
Sunday
crib.
roast. So there you go. So basically, you're following the pattern that your dad...
So doesn't
So do
everyone
you-
have a roast on a Sunday?
Oh, I don't expect everyone does, but it's a very British thing, I guess. But my point being is you're following the path that your dad set. So he had a drink on a
There's a
Sunday.
short version. Even I'm bored already.
Oh, stop it. If we had the short
only a
version of everything, the
comment.
podcast would be 4 minutes long, and less people than actually listen to it would listen to it.
We'd get a lot chatted about. What have we done this week, lover? I think this week, guess-wise, we've had...
We didn't really go in about the Sunday, though, about what's quintessential about Sunday.
No, because you get...
So
can't be bothered with
what's a
the
quintessential...
lecture that you were going on it. It was like, no.
I was explaining
I can't
why
be
you
arsed.
think... I was explaining why you think it's all right to have a drink at lunchtime on a Sunday.
It was just a light-hearted question, my dear.
Yeah, but I like delve... Normally, you delve into the psychology behind everything.
Oh, dear me. God, it's going to be one of them ones today, innit? It's going to be one of them ones today. I'd actually like to know if people see what I see. I know they do. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Why are you looking at me like that? You have no idea what I'm on about, do you? That's what makes you so lovable.
I think also the point about what makes the podcast listenable is the fact that we're so different.
Well, yeah, that'd be boring. Even more boring.
I'm very logical, and
What did you say today?
I speak way too long about explaining something, and you go...
Boring.
Yeah.
Which I just done.
Exactly.
I know you want to go back over it.
No.
No, you don't now. Oh, there we go. That's a long way of getting to where we wanted.
I'm going to let you.
So, guesthouse. Guesthouse. We've had the guests, haven't we?
We've had some guests.
I think we may have had
I
them
see what you
two guests.
mean.
Yeah.
We had the guest with the late check-in,
Yes.
which was
No.
fine.
Yeah. Are you trying to just fill in the fucking gaps or what here? What's going
It's
on?
more fun, isn't it?
No. I was going to say that where we say we have 2 sets of guests a year, we've mentioned that many times. I think we might have hit the ground running and had our first set already. It's pretty good. May, possible maybe.
Yeah.
A
You
pair of
can't- you don't
arseholes
really
in.
know, do you, until the end? Cause
You don't really know.
But, I mean, I don't think... We've said this before, but stuff does get lost in translation because other nationalities...
Oh yeah, I'm not justifying. I'm not going to go down the justifying their translation, their behaviour or anything. I'm saying we thought they were arseholes.
And they were
So
a
we
bit.
might have, and they were.
They were abrupt.
Yeah.
But that's why I
so
kinda
it
get
would
the
be
lost in
interesting to see that we might have had our 2 sets of guests.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, one set of the 2 sets that we
One
get.
set of the 2 sets of guests, which is quite good going. Quite good going.
Well, it'd be
It's one of
key
them,
'cause-
welcome to 2025. We've
Yeah.
had some lovely guests though this week. Other than them, was glad they was in for 2 nights. You're like that, bye, thanks for choosing us. Now just never come back. Oh God, they was very rude. They had, they weren't very respectful to anybody in the house.
No, I think that's
Any
my
of their,
biggest
yeah,
bugbear.
it's just upstairs, up to people who've stayed here. It's unavoidable. You're in a guest house in a small
Well, it's a B&B.
Yeah, don't scrape the bed along the floor at 11 o'clock at night when everyone else is in bed. Just rude, weren't they? Chatting.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Coming in late, slamming the doors and stuff like that, talking really loud, and just
he was whistling at one point.
Not respecting the time of night it is. It's like, come on, we're a small B&B in the middle of the mountains. You can hear everything from miles. Don't
Yeah.
Mind you, he could whistle well.
He could whistle well.
He could hold a tune.
He could hold a tune, couldn't he? Could hold a tune. Anyway, the ups and downs, as we are always transparent. But other than that, we've had some lovely guests in. We had people from Canada.
Yeah.
Canadians, I called them, didn't I, as well? Not Canadians, Canadians.
Canadians, brilliant.
Canadians, yeah, don't want the hot tub.
How many different pronunciation of the word Canada is there?
Yeah, the Canadians didn't want the hot tub. I said that. And you knew what I meant. Absolutely.
That's like impossible to write down for a title. I would love to be able to do that.
Ask Grok.
No, but I can't. Canadians is just a different way. It's like British people saying Ben on Medina, isn't it? It's just a different way.
Oh, yeah.
You can't,
so.
It's spelled exactly the same.
And the chance of that, I went to a baby shower last Sunday, which was a Canadian.
It had a Canadian, a Canadian, and a Canadian there.
Yeah, and
a Canadian, a Canadian, and a Canadian walk into a bar.
Yeah.
That's a joke, isn't it?
It is, maybe. And two of them coming up for cream tea, because they have a house in Caruela, which is down Torremolinos, like a summer house.
Yeah.
But they stay in the winter in Spain, if that makes sense. Get out of Canadian winters. Which are very, very nippy. Very nippy.
They're a touch on the fresh side, the old Canadian winters.
Anyway, they're coming up for a cream tea, and that was a good question because she didn't know, was it a high tea or was it an afternoon tea?
It's an afternoon tea.
I didn't know the answer.
No.
What's the difference?
High tea is.
They thought it was a fabulous idea, and they were just like, "Oh my god, that's so cute." Oh, that sounds so cute. Is it a high tea or an afternoon tea?
I think now I don't know this for sure, and I could be completely wrong, and I don't have my favourite AI Grok next to me to ask.
I know you're a little bit. You've got a little bit of a man crush on him. If it was a man, haven't you now?
I consider it a man, and I've not got a crush. I respect him.
You have. You respect him. Come over to the flip side, haven't you?
Oh no, I've always respected him.
Yeah.
We
didn't when I respected him.
No, you didn't respect him. You used a different one.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't know who I used.
ChatGTP you used.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh. We don't like him.
You said it was a her. Or did you say it was a him?
No, I said it was a him because it gave me encouraging thoughts.
Oh, it did, yeah.
Thoughts,
oh, yeah, you were going to run
thoughts,
off with him.
I weren't thinking.
Freudian slip there.
Give me encouraging thoughts. Hey?
This AI is really... It's really... Yeah. Getting frigging everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway. No, what the fuck were we
What
talking
was we talking about? What did you need to ask him?
Oh, yeah.
Tell it about Canadians.
No,
was it?
No.
Afternoon tea or high tea?
Oh, yes. I believe high tea is more of a savoury affair.
We have savoury things.
Yes, but afternoon tea is the quintessential tea and scones and things like that.
That's a cream tea.
Yes, I know, but afternoon tea has the sandwiches and the sweet treats.
Are you guessing this upstairs? What did you have when you lived upstairs? What would you have?
Well, a high tea would have been... I don't know. I'm making
Derik's
it up.
off. You're making it up again, aren't you?
A little bit.
Don't know. We need to Google it, I think.
Well, all you need to do is look at the Savoy. They do both.
And is it the same thing?
No.
Do they do a cream tea?
They do an afternoon tea, which is the cream tea.
Which has creams.
Yeah.
And high tea.
And they do a high tea as well, which I
They're
believe
both
is more
at the
expensive.
same time.
Yeah, you can have it. You just choose what you want.
Sorry about that. There's a little bit of a blip in there. Head of security was doing his job, wasn't he?
Do you know what? He stepped up there.
Stepped up. He's on for Employee of the Month. I reckon he's going for it.
It's early doors, though. I don't know why I looked at the
Why'd you look at the clock? We do that. Yeah. Times 2. Need to get home. Is that it? Want a drink?
Clock. Yeah. What time is it? Ooh, 8th of March.
Drink.
9th. Yeah, drink. Telephone. Call. Yeah.
Yeah, got call.
Peter K.
Oh, anyway. I wanted to do an update. I can't even remember what we talked about. Hi tea. I see he's on the settee now. He's watching telly.
We were, we were talking about high tea and afternoon tea. Don't know what it is. Might put it in the comments.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I wanted to give an update. I'm very good with this. One, I listened back to the last one, and then I remembered, I must remember to put that in this one. So I'd like to think I'm going to put it in this one. We were talking about late check-ins.
Yes.
And we said we had to do the hard no of
Yes.
saying, I think it might have been on the one before last, actually. We've got that. If your plane lands, we need your flight number. If your plane lands after our check-in closes, which is 8 p.m, then it's a hard no from us. And it's very difficult. So we had a request. They didn't land till 8:30.
Yes.
We knew they were going to be 10:30 earliest. So we explained it to them in an email, and they said...
But they asked for some suggestions, so we said maybe you stay the first night nearer to the airport and come to us on the second night.
That's exactly, and they've come back and gone, thanks a lot.
That's what we'll do.
Thanks very much. So they're coming back. So
And there we have
it just goes to show on them late check-ins, we need to learn from that.
Yeah.
Where we go, we need to do late check-in, feel really bad saying no. It's just convenience, whereas, yeah, you need a rule. You have to have a rule and you have to stick to it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. But we're getting there, kind of. Orange juice.
Oh.
Friggin' friggery orange juice.
Lots we're talking about the guest house, which is nice, isn't it?
It's nice, and it's nice.
Nice.
It's nice, yeah.
Nice.
Good and bad. Said arsehole guest that we said about, I think she broke the orange juice squeezer.
Yeah.
I reckon. So that's not working. And they also, she literally, 7 oranges.
Yeah.
Greedy.
Do you know what? It's that strong, that pure orange juice that you need. I don't know, three oranges for it. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
But as well, if you use it and spin the orange round, you can get a hell of a lot more juice out of it. But she was literally putting it in, squeezing it, and then
Not even doing a big squeeze.
Yeah, there was hardly any.
7 oranges. So now, this week's dilemma, didn't want the carton. We did get carton juice.
Yeah, didn't
Just
want
to satisfy the Simone. No, not touching that. It's processed. Wanted fresh orange juice. Then had 7. It's people like that that ruin it for everybody else.
Yeah. Because
Really do. Can't justify that. It's too expensive on a breakfast.
half a bag of oranges on one person.
Yeah, for putting the price up, which we're nowhere we're doing, and we're not, and we're just like, what a knob.
I know. So we pull it.
Well, that's how you're feeling today. That's because of how you are. You're like, that's it. No more orange juice. No one gets it.
No.
Everyone can suffer.
Actually, we're going to see if we can get a better juicer.
Yeah, they do sell them ones, but they're 45 quid.
Are they?
No.
Whew. What, the one we got?
Yeah.
That's 45 quid. I'm in the wrong game.
Shall I say it again?
Yeah, please.
I heard you lecture your dad earlier for repeating something 3 times.
45 quid? Is that how much they are?
The one I saw. I didn't
Christ.
look into it. I looked at it quickly when we said we was going to record this, so I wanted just to go, let's buy one of them.
I'm in the wrong game.
I know. So, yeah, I don't think, you see, and what it proved to me though, the carton of orange juice next to fresh oranges, it's literally just like, do you want good or bad?
Yeah.
So that carton of orange juice, actually, I get why you were like, I've got to have a carton of orange juice there because people are going to use that. No, they're not. It's big. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, so that's the update on that. We shall let you know next week what the hell we do about that.
The biggest problem about that is the really lovely orange juice that Mercadona do is $1.75.
And it started off at 105.
95 when we first bought it.
Robbing bastards.
I know.
We say that in every, I'm going to say it in every week.
Yeah. Robbing bastards.
Robbing bastards, Mercadona.
$1.75.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
It's bad. It's bad, that.
Although, given how many oranges it took that lady, I think that's cheap.
Yeah, maybe they've got the broken. She's like, it's broken.
For a litre
Like, actually, what I want to do is tell you, you've just broken that because it wasn't broken.
I know.
You twat.
Hey ho.
Anyway, I was just going to say something that's a late check-in update. I was going to say something else on from that. Orange juice, bread bin.
You haven't
Shit.
said anything about a bread bin yet.
No, I was going to say something really good.
What about a bread bin?
No, don't know. No idea.
No.
So that's the update on that. Anything
Guest
else?
house update.
Guest house update. Made a lovely ginger cake, Tracy. Missed out on that.
Yeah, that is tasty.
Cream
that
tea, finalised.
Afternoon tea.
High tea,
No.
finalised with the ginger cake.
Yes. And what did you do today?
Mince tart.
No. For the afternoon tea.
Tartlets.
Tartlets.
Now, is tartlets better pronounced, I'll have a tartlet and a cup of tea, or I'll have a tartlet?
No,
And
you've changed.
you've
You've gone to a Somerset accent. You were doing a Yorkshire one earlier.
Was I?
Yeah. I said, why have you
I
got
didn't
to say
know what
tartlet?
sounds better.
No, you can't do it. No, I bet you can't
No,
do
I
it in a
can't.
Yorkshire accent now,
I'll
can
have
you?
a tartlet.
No, you've gone very Dorset and Somerset now.
Tartlet.
No.
Tartlet. But then I decided
You
tartlet.
did Queen's English tartlet.
A tartlet.
A tartlet.
A tartlet. I'll have a little tartlet.
No, to be sure, I'll have a lovely tartlet.
Little tartlet.
I want you to do a Yorkshire accent.
I don't know what I said
You were
now.
doing it
We were
earlier.
messing around. A tartlet. A tartlet.
You've gone from Somerset to Irish.
I don't know.
No.
Anyway, I don't like them, but you do.
What, the fig
Isn't it a
and
funny thing,
the
a
fig
tartlet?
and the fig and feta tartlets?
Fig and feta tartlet. Fig and feta tartlet.
I did not say it like that.
It's not right, is it? Sounds terrible. They don't taste very good, in my opinion. But my cream tea tasters, high tea, afternoon tea, cream tea tasters, thought they were delicious.
They are delicious. They're a little burst of flavour explosion in your mouth. I tell you what, you could do that as a.
But anyway, what do I know?
As an hors d'oeuvre. Is it an hors d'oeuvre? Yeah.
Hors d'oeuvre. Hors d'oeuvre.
An hors d'oeuvre.
With a canape.
A
You wouldn't
canape
want
or
that.
an hors d'oeuvre.
That's too big
No,
for an hors
what's it?
d'oeuvre.
No, it's not a hors d'oeuvre.
An hors d'oeuvre.
No, it's what you get, a little a
Oh,
amuse bouche.
Moose bouche. Yes.
They'd be a perfect little amuse bouche.
They wouldn't, though.
No, it is, because it's a little bite of taste
I wouldn't
explosion.
thank you for that with a glass of verve. No.
Well, you wouldn't pair it with a verve. It'd definitely be a bolly, darling.
Yeah. Talking of which,
Yes.
right, watched With Love from Meghan. Because I am the Meghan Sussex new Netflix show. Watched that. You started watching it, didn't you? Because I was so disappointed with the general... I'm disappointed with the general slag off of just people's opinions against someone we don't know. It's just very disappointing. Anyway, constantly. But she's getting slammed for it. And I'm kind of disappointed with her. This is just my opinion, because she won't give two tits, and I hope she doesn't. That she's done it. It was just like, why put yourself back out into the firing line? Why do it?
Yeah.
So I wanted to watch it to make up my own opinion,
Yeah.
like I do, of it. Because it is getting slated as a programme. As a standalone programme, it's getting slated. What she does, how she does it, I watched 3 of them last night. Inspired me to make a cake. She is who she is. That's her personality. I mean, it boils down to the old thing. If you don't like it, fucking turn it off. Don't watch it for a start.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Just don't watch it. You don't like her. Or no, actually, you don't like what you've been told that she's done to the English Queen of England. What the papers have told you that she's done. Because obviously no one knows, because we don't know her.
I know.
Like, so she does a programme, and because of your opinion of the person, why are you even turning it on is beyond me anyway. 2,
Not only are you then watching something that you're not really positive about in the first place, you're then going on and slagging her off about it and saying, well, I don't know why she's done it.
Yeah.
Who cares what you think? This is my point.
Honestly, it's
Why do
it's
people
really
have
disappointing.
such a massive opinion of their own opinion?
Yeah, that's very true, actually. That's a good way of putting it. See, I watched it. Now, I'm not going to tell you my opinion. 1, because I don't need to share it. And 2, it's my opinion. But I watched the programme to give... I wanted to know whether I thought it was bad or good. We both left saying it was really good. I was inspired to make a cake.
You've given your opinion!
No, not on her. No, I
Oh,
wasn't
I
going to
see.
give my opinion on her.
On
to
the
what?
programme.
On the programme.
Do you know what? I was reading a book. Funnily enough,
He's reading the Let Them
Let Them theory.
Yeah, I finished it.
Next to you, and I got drawn in. It was engaging. That's the program.
You said she's like that other woman who we said is Martha Stewart in the end.
Is she
trying to be.
is she
And
trying
I've
to be the
seen
new Martha
TikTok
Stewart, yeah?
slagging saying, "Oh, she's trying to be." So what if she is?
So what?
So what
I know.
if she is?
I'm afraid that's one of the worst things about social media is that it's made everyone a narcissist.
Do you know what? Another thing I saw that was just like, oh, society. A local Facebook post. I was on the Casakisi Facebook, so we get like a lot of general stuff because of so many following. It all comes, the news feed's really random. I love that I'm not on social media anymore. I frigging love it. Because I have to go on there, and we go on there and like do stuff, and then I get drawn in. And I get drawn in like, oh my God, what's this, what's that? Anyway, saw someone locally, will not say where it is, just because people are saying, got to move out of my lovely little house after 7 years, looking for 3-bedroom that takes 2 large dogs, don't need a swimming pool, and a husband. Excellent references, yeah. The comments, right, even from her friends. Then I don't know why I got to, I think the first one, you have rights, you don't have to leave.
Right.
The woman's then gone, no, I wouldn't do that. They have genuine reasons for sale. They've been lovely landlords. I wouldn't do that to them.
Yes.
We're looking for somewhere else.
I'm being a nice person.
But the comments on there, more than the other, can't believe you've got to leave. You've been so good to them. Tell them you're staying. It'd take years to get them through the courts.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
People.
Yeah. Do you have a contract? Bet you don't. They would have let that slack. You can stay there. Literally, the negativity, and she was replying to them going, no. They've given us as long as we want. You can stay there. You have at least 6 months. You're not going to be able to find anywhere to live till after the summer. Say you'll move out next year. She's then replied to these comments. These were friends of hers. She's going, no. They've given us time to move. It's a genuine reason for sale. We're looking for somewhere else. If you could share it.
Just and people were coming. Don't be an arse.
Literally, I was like, God, and that's where we live in. Do you know that's where we live in. Oh, someone put on, sorry to interrupt one more time, which is my point. Someone put on, you'll never find anywhere, the cost of rentals. Robbing bastards, the cost of rentals are so expensive.
Have they been in Mercadona?
And yeah, and literally I wanted to go, it's because of people like you that make the rental. That's what I wanted to put on there. I never would, so I wouldn't get drawn. It was just, that's what makes landlords not rent places to genuine people. It's because of people like you. And you can't even see it. You can't even see that your behaviour brings on that yourself.
Do you know what made me, the biggest thing that you've said on that I took or acknowledged and thought I want to speak about that, is the person who said, you've been the perfect tenant, you should stay because it will take them years to get you out, right? Okay, so that is completely and utterly about, she had literally said, you're the perfect tenant, but now be the biggest arsehole.
Yeah.
Why on earth being the perfect tenant would you then flip 180 degrees?
Exactly. You don't want to leave? Right. Now have them. No.
Hold on a minute.
You're renting a property. It's not your house. Someone else put on. I bet they're getting a fortune for it. That's why they want to swell. She went on. That's their prerogative. What? It's their house. I'm not in a position to buy it right now.
Jesus Christ. No wonder everybody hates each other.
Yeah.
Everything's so divisive, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, that's a shame you've got to leave. You've had some wonderful years there. You've been a great tenant. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to share this and see if we can't find you somewhere just as good.
But think about what you just said. All of that is that person, what a shame, their opinion.
If you're going to put
all
your
she
opinion...
was doing, all she said in her post was asked to share or tell her of a place that they knew.
Yeah. And then people.
She didn't want anybody's opinion of whether she'd been a good. She never asked for that.
Yeah, no, but I know. But the thing is what social media has done is it's opened the door to. It's like, oh, you've posted something on social media, so I'm free to give my opinion. But why are opinions become so negative? If you're going to give an opinion, for Christ's sake, look at it in a positive. Why is everybody so negative?
But this is the thing I'm triangulating there. Everybody's not negative because when you speak to people, If we could be bothered to have this conversation, which we won't, this is me and you and all our peoples on here, because this is what we do, we discuss it on here. If we had anyone, I could name off so many people who sit in front of us now, and we had this conversation, they would agree. They would agree and they wouldn't do it. Yeah. So who are I don't know if it's a keyboard. I don't know what it is. There are
Is
the
it-
arseholes, but
Is it because if you're talking and discussing stuff and everything, then you feel that opening it up in a real life situation when you're actually there sat talking to people, do you consider it more? Or is it that you're just sat in front of a computer and it's the first thing, oh, you should stay there, you've been great, and take them to court? What? I don't know. Who knows?
interesting, isn't
It's
it?
very interesting.
Very interesting. And I thought it just, it flipped with that. And the let them, what we're talking about. What's your take from
Do you
the
know
let
what's
them
just
theory?
the last thing I'll say about that is that it just shows you only went on Facebook through our Kasakisi business page, right?
I was on their minutes.
And you've found that already. If that's not the main reason why it's beneficial for you to have come off your own personal Facebook, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
It absolutely just categorically rubber stamps the fact that you made the right decision to come off that.
Yeah.
Because it's so negative.
Oh yeah, because of the but I didn't. It wasn't the negativity why I come off of it. But it's
Yeah, but it
there,
doesn't-
but it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
the negativity why I come off of Facebook.
Why did you come off of Facebook? Because you were trawling through it. It was taking up time.
It was taking up too much time, and what you're reading is, and I'm not interested in it. And I stopped posting what we have for dinner or whatever.
Yeah.
I looked at it differently.
Yeah.
I didn't want to tell people what I had for dinner or where I was going on holiday.
Yeah.
I didn't want to share that information.
It lost its purpose was to reconnect with people who you. I mean, it came out as it was like a social. It literally was a social thing to be able to connect with people to say, should we go out? Who's doing this? Who's doing that? And stuff like that. And it just became its own behemoth, didn't it? And
But
mad.
it's
Mental.
yeah,
It's
I
a good
don't
film
know.
to watch. That's another recommendation. The Social Network. If you ever get the chance to watch it.
Who should you watch that with?
Oh, I watched it years ago. On
Why
my
does
own.
that come out of your head
On my-
now then?
Because it's about Facebook, basically.
Oh, is it really?
It's a film about how Facebook came to be, yeah.
Anyway, that's the
you
deeper,
go.
meaningful conversation.
I
of the
do
day.
like a deep and meaningful on this.
Well,
Don't know
you
whether
do.
anybody else does, but I like it.
Well,
Especially when you come up with something that I don't know, because we talk about so much stuff in the week, and we think, oh, that conversation would have been great for the podcast, or that and that. But once it's done, we don't come back to it.
No.
Because it's not spontaneous.
no, I'll tell you what is spontaneous.
What?
My bargain of the week. Best manifesting ever.
Incredible.
Literally, I was like, I want one of them swingy, ropey, hangy chairs. Beautiful. Had a cup of coffee, said it to you, and I thought, you know, we've seen them. I've seen them for 5 years, and the cheapest places here are the big Chinese shops. It's like a big bucket seat made out of string. Really nice. And €60 in a chino. €60. Always been way out of
Cheapest we've
budget.
ever seen it was like about 50, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Cheapest
always
we've
been
ever-
way out of budget, and it's just a luxury item. And would it look all right outside? Yeah, but you know, it's one of them. I said to you, I'm going to put down maybe Mother's Day, my chidlers. I'm going to get one of them swingy chairs.
So you
Went
thought you'd have a
on-
quick look?
Have a little look. 25 quid.
Mental.
€25 in Jysk. Don't know how to say that.
No.
Jysk. 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 It might be Jysk.
It could be.
Huga. Is it a Usk? Might be Usk, Simon.
Might be Usk.
Huga is Hygge, and that's Huga.
Hugo.
Jysk. Husk.
Yeah, but it's not an H.
If any
is
of
it?
our Scandinavian friends can tell us, it's Scandinavian language.
I believe it's Scandinavian.
Yeah. JYS, really good shop here now. And 20 quid for a new hammock.
I didn't realise how many stores they had in Spain until I started scrolling to try and choose the store you
I
wanted
know,
to
it won't
go
be the
and pick
first
it up
time
from.
we're going one of them.
No, it was good, that.
That was really nice.
It was funny because I dropped you off. It was busy. It was in Malaga, wasn't it? The Malaga outlet one. And I
Yeah.
dropped you off. There was nowhere to park, so I was double parked. And you walked in. And when you come out after a little bit of time, I was like, did you have a little stroll round? Could you not help yourself? And it was
I
like,
could not. They had really lovely napkins for €1 for the baby shower. It was a very nice shop.
Yeah,
Just couldn't believe it. €45 for a hammock, proper hammock, better than the one we've got. Because that one's been
Yes.
left out in the rain, so we're going to give that to Jamie. And
And the hanging chair.
the hanging chair.
45 for both. That was 100 quid any day of the week.
Yeah, so I'm delighted with that. That's the bargain of the week. But there is a few more of these chairs floating about. It's just we went to our local store, didn't we?
Yeah.
There's not lots, but not on sale or nothing.
No.
So that's it.
There you go. Well, on that absolute fantastic, whatever it is.
Is it the Great Pottery Showdown final today, or was
Tonight.
it last week? Is it tonight? Oh my God, we live fucking wild, bestie. Great Pottery Showdown.
It's probably on at 9 o'clock, which
Oh,
means
we're
you'll
not
be
staying up
fast
that
asleep.
late. No,
because it'll be
absolutely
10
not.
o'clock our time.
No, that's ridiculous now. We don't party that hard. We'll watch it tomorrow.
If it's on at 9 our time, we might. I'll have a look and see what time it's on.
Any other changes this week?
No. Anyway, we're going to have to go because I got to
Tend to the
prod
fire.
the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, not a lot. Not a lot to report.
Yes. So, thanks very much for listening, everyone. And if you want to check out what we do and reserve our afternoon or high tea, depending on what we discover,
Even if you want a cream tea with a sausage roll.
Yeah.
And a tartlet.
Then go check out our
Or a
website,
tartlet.
which is...
I reckon, I've done that deliberately. You can get as shitty with me as you want,
I'm not
and
getting
I
shitty.
will wind you right up.
You won't. I'm only a third of the way. I'm not even a third of the way. I've only just started the let them theory, and it's resonating. And I'm like, I've got to do that.
It is
I
resonating
have
with
to
you.
do
I'm
it.
delighted, I have to say, because I know you were trying with it when I read the book, and just let me. I read the book, and I think it's brilliant to apply. And it's just a learning, isn't it? It's a training, it's a brain training, and it's a way of dealing with people.
Because I really don't follow that. I
You
really don't follow
and
that.
I was saying it to you, and you're going, yeah, I do that. Yeah, I do that. What? I do that. And I'm
really
like, you
don't.
fucking don't. You absolutely do not. You're so far upstairs. In fact, you're so far upstairs, your head met your ass coming down. That's what happened.
I'm just trying to picture that now, and I can't. Anyway, I'll have finished it by next week, so we'll have a discussion about the.
I'm looking forward to next week's pod. Then it would be boring to hell because we won't be having a discussion. You'll be like, yes.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm gonna stop now. Absolutely, you do.
Although
I
I had a lunch with an old friend yesterday, and I was telling her about it, and she's got to look into it. In the situation that she's going through at the moment, and she was like, yeah, that would be really good for her and her son at the moment to go through it. And she went, so is it like, she went, I remember, because she calls me Mrs. Dennis, and I used to work, that used to be my teacher name, Mrs. Dennis, so she calls me Mrs. Dennis, and she went, Mrs. Dennis, she went, is that the same as you always used to say, that's nice? So Mrs. Brown's boys say that's nice. Yeah, Don't need to say to anyone on here the people's. I don't think the translation for that, but you can. If you go, oh, that's nice, you're not saying that's nice.
No.
And she went.
It's like when I ask if you're okay and you go, I'm fine. Same principle.
Well, not really.
But you're never fine.
Yeah, but that's not. That's nice.
No, but I'm saying it's the same principle about saying.
I was going to say, I'm not telling you to F off.
No. What I'm saying is that it's the same principle about saying something but not actually meaning it.
Absolutely. And so then for the rest of the lunch, we would go going, oh, that's nice, or just let them. No, let me. No, let them.
Anyway, we'll explain all about it next week. So if you don't want to listen, then you don't have to.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can skip it. Skip episode 8 if you want.
What you do is completely up to you.
Prior warning. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. So, if you want to check out what we do in our cream tea, afternoon tea, high tea, whatever it might be, then log on to...
That's what I was going to say. Got to stop myself now from saying it.
Why?
Casakisi.com. Because what I was going to say was, would you have a tartlet with a cream tea? You wouldn't have a tartlet with an afternoon tea.
Oh, you probably would. We're gonna go check it out. I'll put it in the comments.
Okay.
I'll put it in the blurb.
In the blurb.
In the blurb.
You're not going to though, are you? You can ask Croc.
No, that's what I'm gonna do, and then put it in. The
blurb. You go. Grok's going to put it in the blurb then.
Yeah.
Grok might be employee of the month next week. How do you feel about
Grok isn't an employee. No, he's a consultant.
It's a consultancy arm of CK.
No, he's not, because we don't own it. No, it's like
Human resources.
Janet, Ollie are owned by us.
I'm going to ask Grok.
We don't own Grok.
Should Simon use the let them theory in day-to-day life? I've got to go and ask Grok that.
You should. Okay. On that bombshell, we'll say cheerio.
Can you ask him personal questions like that?
If you like.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Adios. Have a great week. Did Simon have a nice week? Did Simon enjoy his tartlet?